Good morning to all. Myself Dr. K. Manoharan, Associate Professor, Department of Biomedical Engineering. So today class we are going to discuss about criteria in choosing a microcontroller. So whenever we decide some application, so how we need to choose the microcontroller, because we have so many versions of microcontrollers. We can choose a PIC microcontrollers, R microcontrollers, Raspberry Pi, Arduino, 8051. So many microcontrollers will be available. Similarly, so many versions also available. If we take an 8051, it have so many versions, 8052, 8055. Similarly, if you take an Arduino Uno, Arduino Nano, Arduino Mega, we have so many microcontrollers. So depending upon the application, how we choose a microcontroller for that application, it will be seen in today's class. So first we need to have three criteria in choosing the microcontrollers. So first one, meeting the computing needs of a task efficiently and cost effectively. So we need to have the proper computing this, because some application have need a higher computing, some application have a lower computing. Similarly, some application we can invest so many higher cost, some application we need to have a cost will be very less. So depending upon these two needs, we need to decide it. First, we need to choose how much speed is required, and then amount of ROM and RAM, because how much program size and how many data we are going to store during computations, and then how many IO ports are needed. So this will be decides this RAM, ROM size and IO port sizes. And after that, how many timers are required for our applications, and then size and which type of packing, and then power consumption of our chip. So these are the important criteria. So based on that, we need to choose the microcontroller. Second one, we need to consider this easy to upgrade facilities, because without upgradation we cannot further go with this. So within 1 year we need to have some upgradations. So we should have a capability of easy to upgrade. And then cost per unit, because total cost depends on important based on this cost per unit. So the cost per unit. So these three will be the first condition to choosing the microcontrollers. So depending upon our application, the required amount of timers, IO ports, RAM, ROM and speed, we need to choose it. Second point, that is the second criteria, the availability of software development tools, because if we are doing projects, we need to have a coding. So our codings may be in C language, that is a high level language, or assembly language, or machine codes. So we need to have some software development tools, because so only with the software development tools we are able to identify the bugs, and we can rewrite it and we correct it and we get a final thing. So we need to have a development software tools. So we need to have the assembler, debuggers, C compilers, emulators, simulators and technical supports for that. So only available of this we can easily develop the tools, because without these tools we cannot create a programming codes. So assembler is very simple. It converts an assembly language into machine codes. Debugger is reverse. So whenever you are having some codes, we need to find the bugs, whether it's working correctly, or if it's not working, where there is bugs or where is the problem. So that will be identified by using this debuggers. C compiler, so it will be compile the C program and produce the that is machine codes. So we need to use, sometimes we need to use a C++ or a Java compilers also. And emulator, it is a hardware core simulator. So whenever you are having some codes, that will be downloaded to the chip, and then that will be executed, and the results we can see it from a system itself. It is called emulator. And then simulator no need of hardware, simply it runs the in simulator environment and gives the results. So from this we can identify the bugs very easily, because if you are moving the data to a particular register, whether the data is moved or it will be changed, so that will be debugged and then identify with this simulator. So simulator is a very basic tool. So it will be simulates the codes, it may be C code or assembly code, any codes, and then it gives the actual results expected. And third criteria for choosing the microcontroller, so wide availability of reliable sources for the microcontrollers, because we need to have so many library files, because we cannot create all the things. So recent times Arduino is so popular because of availability of reliable sources for the Arduino. They are developing all this. For example, if you want to interface an LCD, no need to write a code for that LCD. Simply everything is available in a library file. Just copy that files and we can write the simple code, just print the LCD to the commands. So this is the availability of reliable sources. So using that we can develop our project very easily or very quickly it is possible. Because each and everything, if you start writing a codes and debugging it takes lot of times. Because already the tested and that available libraries, if you use it, it makes you to complete the project very soon. Next will be the comparison of 8051 family members. So depending upon the RAM size, ROM size and other things, we can choose the microcontroller families. Thank you.